God.
Now we're recording.
Word. Hey, what's up, guys?
What it do?
Welcome to the End of the Day podcast.
21.
21. We are legal. We can drink. We can
Turn up.
go.
It's just gonna be loud. You gotta deal with it.
Yeah, but I'm trying to have my hearing for the rest of my life.
Let's go.
But yeah, this is your boy Sin.
Oh shit! It's your boy Terrence. We have an absence today.
Yeah, of course. T's not here.
I'll do her drop in her
She's somehow
in honor of
finagled
T.
It's the real motherfucking T.
She somehow finagled her way out of this episode 21.
The real motherfucking T misses
yeah.
episodes consistently. So
Yeah, it's cool. We forgive her for this, for her absence. We knew it was happening. But
we got some guests.
We got some guests to fill in her spot. We got the homie Jermale here.
Yo, what's up?
The
again?
dropless Jermale.
Dropless Jermale. I take that.
And the model extraordinaire, Kristen.
Hello.
Kristen, she's here. We here.
Yay.
For real. Let's
So,
get it.
What's going on?
What's up, guys? How y'all doing?
Chilling, yeah.
Feeling pretty good.
I'm feeling great. It's another week almost done.
Yeah.
Weekends here. I live for the weekends, you know.
Dude, yeah. Honestly, this weather's been fucking crazy though.
It's been really hot.
It was super windy last night.
Dude,
been
these
hella
winds are
cold yesterday.
crazy.
It was really, really windy.
That was the first time I've ever experienced that out here. I've experienced that on the East Coast, but out here I have not. The wind was pretty crazy yesterday.
Yeah.
I feel like in LA we're just like not used to
Any weather.
any type of extreme weather.
Exactly. Things just kind of come
Well, because we
and go.
pay so much to be here.
Yeah, true that.
I'm
Rent's
gonna call the cop
fucking
next time
insane.
it rains.
having crazy taxes in an area, and having to spend a lot of money to live in an area, you do expect
Definitely.
the weather to always be good.
So if they're out there controlling the weather, let's get it together. We'll pay
get it
this
together.
money.
The government
give us
is
what we want.
controlling the weather. Yeah, they need to get their shit together. Well, maybe that's the theory, is that whenever you see something like that, it's a cause of. That's an effect of the government controlling the weather. When you see crazy ass shit like that.
Well, yeah, they're saying that there's like machines that push ions away. So that's what's like how they control it.
That would be sick if that was true. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm
Theories.
still trying to figure out if we landed on the moon or not. So
Same.
like,
Man,
Well, it's just a bubble.
I just don't care enough to research it, but I feel
government's such a weird thing because we just have to participate because we live here, right?
No, you don't. You don't. There's niggas who live off the fucking map,
Off
dude.
the grid.
Off the grid.
There's a TV show called Off the Grid, and they just be like,
no, you
on
can,
the wall.
and that's something that's totally doable. You can find that. Even though most of the land I feel like is owned by someone, whether it's someone owns it or it's owned by the government. You can find areas of America where there's no one, where you could probably set up a little cabin
And never see anyone.
and never see anyone.
There's people in this world that like don't even know what airplanes are. Like they'll see them and are still like dressed in like.
Well, yeah, there's that little island off. I don't know where it's
Somewhere,
at.
yeah.
And that dude, he tried to like run up on the island, and it's like
They bodied him, right?
They arrowed this motherfucker to death.
They like shot a bunch of arrows at him and just fucking.
Yeah, because there's an
bodied
island
him.
that still is it's illegal to go there. It's illegal to go there because they're untouched by like human technology. They're still technically living like savages out there.
That's crazy to
And
think. Evolution exists in such extremes, but we're all human.
I mean, I might just fly over and drop a cell phone on that shit.
Just
fuck
Like
the
on some
whole shit
2020
up.
shit, just
Whoa.
like have the shit just fall on the ground.
Yeah, have a cell phone just fall on there.
Oh, that's crazy.
And the browser's just set, like, the last thing in the browser is Pornhub that I went on.
But like, I honestly, I think that's
Fuck
a,
this shit all up.
I think that's a pretty cool thing though, to have like civilizations that haven't really tapped into modern society. Like,
With
they don't
that,
have
I
the
say yes
technology.
and no. One of the reasons why I say yes is because, it's cool to have, like, levels of untouched society, but at the same time, they could be doing some fucked up, inhumane shit in there. And
To us,
not even to us, because it seems like anytime someone outside of that island has come close, they've been killed. So that's why it's illegal to go there. But within that culture, because look at
like we don't know what's going on.
we don't know what we're preserving, basically.
yeah, we can be preserving some savages that's doing some reckless ass shit, some inhumane shit to children, to women. We don't know. So that's
Or
my only
maybe
thing.
they just want to preserve their people.
Well, no. My only thing is we don't. I feel
There's
like we don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like we don't know. If we
But
knew,
is it our duty to know? Like,
It's not.
We should just let them
Maybe.
be.
Yeah,
Like,
but
if
if
they're-
they're hurting kids and shit.
That's
that
what I
was
mean.
fucked up.
Because
That's wild.
if they're doing it in another
That's
country, if they're doing it in another country, it's our it becomes our responsibility.
Because we're a higher evolved human.
Exactly. And like
Consciousness.
but just in general, like when you see other countries doing something, America gets involved. If a
Yeah,
dictator's doing
100%.
something to his people, we get involved. We'll fight with another country over that shit if they're doing some inhumane shit. We've taken down leaders of countries because they were doing inhumane shit.
And it's fucked up because I feel like the United States is probably one of the worst nations to do inhumane shit.
Oh yeah, of course. But that's the thing. Yeah. America's got fucking mad dirt.
We're so fucked, dude.
The food we give our kids. Yeah.
We literally, bro,
Plastic.
we've dropped 2 nuclear bombs.
Yeah, real
Like,
talk.
United States is fucked.
Real talk.
Yeah.
It's so hateful.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I mean, you look at it and it's just, it's like we try to portray ourselves as like these heroes, especially when we like colonized. Like they try to make us seem like we were like these heroes, but we really just came to the land and just like we're fucking shit up.
Yeah. I mean, humans have always done that, and I think technically they'll continue to do that, but just in different ways. It's not the same way. It's not like pillaging and things like that, but they're doing those same type of takeovers, whether it's in the business world or whether it's on the like economical level. Like it's happening in those same ways. It's just masked differently because the times have changed. So we're not savages, quote unquote savages now in that regard, where we're not going to war in that way with spears and shit. We're doing it it happens in the boardroom, or it happens in the some senator's office when he's signing off on some shit, like, and it's changing people's lives in those type of ways and like holding us back from something or helping us. I don't know, all that shit to like speak on it like to that degree, but that shit's still happening. It's every day. It's fucked up, but you just got to be aware of it. But
that's true. I feel like when it comes to those countries that, or those lands that have places that we can't go, we should at least know what we're preserving.
Yeah, that's
like,
what I'm saying.
What if they're like ripping baby boys apart?
Oh my god! What if they're just like living their life and like
that's
loving
my
each other
only
and, like,
thing is like
a chill
true.
consciousness.
That's true. That could be the case. But what if they value boys and girls? They just like rip them in pieces.
I just need to know what
whenever they show, think about it. Whenever they show like dated like cultural experiences, is usually something crazy savage, like survival of the fittest. So the baby that's born with a disability, they throw that shit in the trash or something, like
they throw it to the lions.
Yeah, who knows? I don't know. I just don't know what. Like, drop a spy camera down there and
just
show,
so we know that.
So we know.
They're just living life.
Dude, they be doing fucking videotapes on walruses and sea lions and the dolphins, their lives. They be invading the privacy of some.
Making a request.
Dude, they be invading the privacy of the fucking all these animal lives. Who you think a lion wants you just watching him and making a National Geographic movie about that shit? That's and not
There's
paying
no
this nigga. Yeah, there's no consent. So if you can do that for them, then how come you can't do that for these people and drop like a fucking drop one of those fucking drones down and just watch these niggas
and just make sure they're
like
not
real quiet
babies apart.
Yeah, just make sure they're not wilding the fuck out, dog. Just make sure they're not wilding out.
T. Wilson exclusive.
Yo, they could be building some type of old school type of nuke that's like made out of bamboo trees or some shit. Some bamboo nuke.
Or they could have the cure.
That's
to
a
cancer.
slingshot. Yo, dude, they could. They
you
could.
know what I'm saying?
They could. They
Or
could be. They could
have
be a
people
higher
that are-
being.
They could have people that are living past.
They could be
200 years old.
They
and
could
we'll
be.
never know.
Yeah, they could be a higher being.
Hell yeah.
100%.
You know what I mean?
100%. They could be
Hiding
using
some real truth.
They could be using 100%.
Maybe
of
that's
their
why
brain.
they fucking arrowed that guy.
Yeah, because he was
They're like,
yeah.
fuck this guy. He's not worried.
like on some Wakanda type shit. Like,
Hell
what,
yeah.
what if it's Wakanda, bro?
Dude.
Oh shit! Plot
The
twist.
real life
Could
Wakanda.
be.
What if America knows?
Oh, the only reason why it might not be
Knowledge
is because
is power.
they showed the dudes when they killed them, they didn't have no swag. So I don't
That's
think
that's the beauty of it.
They might. I feel like they still
You
would
expect
have
them to
had
have some Yeezy
that,
season? Or
not even. They could. Well, they were looking like some Jungle Yeezy season, no lie. But it wasn't like, I don't know. They were just like They still just had the bowl cuts. It was kind of crazy.
Bowl cuts, bro. Yeah. How they get access to bowl cuts?
Yeah,
you need a bowl.
Yeah, because
you need a bowl, bro.
I think it's just a solid cut. I think it's just
if you're giving out bowl cuts without a bowl, we need to ask them some questions.
Yeah, I need to.
They're talented.
I need answers.
If they're giving bowl cuts without a bowl, and then how did they learn what a bowl is?
Crazy ass theory. That land is owned by some government, and to keep it a secret, they made it.
Think about hairstyles and like where that evolved from.
You feel me?
That's fucking crazy.
Well, I guess when you think about a bowl cut, a nigga's like, all right, my hair's growing long, let me just cut it and he just cuts it the same length all around.
Yeah, but like, where did these people like? Someone originally conceptualized all these haircuts.
Oh, well, I mean, a bowl cut is obvious. The nigga put a bowl on the nigga's head.
Like, whoever came up with the fade fucked everybody up.
Well, it's, yeah.
Who was the nigga? Who was the first?
People looked at that shit and was like, wait, hold on, what?
Hold on, I'm a fade shit.
T will exclusive.
He was definitely looking at the sun. He was looking at the sunset, and he was cutting the nigga's head.
Yo, like
and
a gradient.
Like, I'm about to fade this shit.
Yo, that's crazy. Yo, I'm gonna have a gradient. I'm making it go from bald to a little bit to a little bit.
More. Yeah, dude, that honestly
Who invented
is crazy.
the fade, though?
And then on top of that, I want you to brush your hair so you
that's like hood lore right there. That's like a hood nigga lore. Like
exactly.
Like Marcavius Brown. Like
Marcavius Brown.
I don't know him.
Yeah.
He got black ice in his car.
Yeah, dude. This nigga always got a fresh black ice in his fucking car, nigga.
Damn.
That's so
I know a Martavius Brown. I if I don't, I am gonna meet a Martavius Brown.
Oh my god,
Martavius!
I had to save that.
Yeah. So what's going on, dude?
Oh man, yeah, we haven't even talked about anything.
Yeah, no, right? We're all up in this
fun.
Yeah, we're talking about who invented the fucking fade.
Well, you showed me those new 2 little Uzi tracks.
Yeah, what'd you think of those shits? Those shits is bangers.
They are bangers. It takes me back to like the old Lil Uzi.
I think that's what he's trying to do in this his new stuff. He's trying to make it still sound like he's not signed, like he's still hungry. He's releasing mixtape tracks because if you notice, even the quality of them is pretty lo-fi. It's not like overproduced, and the way he recorded, the way he set up the songs, the bars, he's just really spitting. The hooks are really loose. Like he's doing like almost 32 bar verses or even longer, and doing 3 verses, where artists nowadays are releasing really short songs. All of his songs have been pretty long. So I think he's trying to continue bringing back the old, quote unquote, the old feeling, of how music was before the streaming age really took over. So I think it's sick.
Hell yeah.
I agree with that recipe. I just don't know if he's actually trying to do that with the music, because like music is like microwave nowadays. It's just Uzi is talented enough to make it sound dope, but because he it doesn't have choruses like you said, so it's like he's just going in, and then like it's like he going to the booth, recording, and then stopping, and that's it, and just say, all right, next track, going
like whole next beat,
and stop.
Yeah,
exactly. That's what these past.
Dude, if you look at how Pac used to record, that's how he used to record. He would go in the studio, record like that, and he might do a hook. Obviously, because and he'd be like, next track. Not to compare him to Pac, but that's like
not that. I think it's a little different. Like people back then, I feel like they made music as opposed to just being rappers. Like, cause my grandpa one day he was talking about how music is different. And I was like, oh, you just you know what I'm talking about. But he had a point where Pac, it was like when you think about what is music, music makes you move. Okay,
right?
Like, how do you want it? That song make you dance. Like, you can dance to that, and then it has like other components too, like where you can listen to the bars and stuff.
I think with the 90s and now, there's always going to be like artists that dive into deeper topics like Tupac and shit. Yeah. But like you can find that nowadays with artists. I mean, I hate to name names, but like I'm always gonna bring up Kanye because you're saying like creating music. I think of people that kind of dive into the production a little bit more, or maybe they have like lyrics that like kind of reach out a little bit more, and it's like soulful almost, like soulful music, right?
He doesn't sound like he's creating music, Uzi. He sounds like he's more or less like what Jermale said. He's hopping in the booth, rapping,
just gassing,
going in,
kind of like,
and then saying next song,
kind of like Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne. Yeah, that's probably a better comparison. Yeah.
Did you guys like Lover Dre's too? His last album.
I fucked with it. Yo, I hated that album when it first dropped. I thought that shit was trash.
Same.
I thought that shit was garbage.
But like the thing is,
I listen to that shit.
Always
I listen
with
to every single fucking song.
With any song that he drops, dude, I never like it at first.
Yeah,
and then it always grows on me.
Yeah, his newest stuff I've been liking out the gate, but like. Yeah, I thought Lover's Rage 2 when I first heard it, I was like, what is this?
Did you like new...
you guys are spazzing. I just want to say that. Right?
Yeah, I thought that shit was garbage. I was like, yo, get it the fuck out of here.
Because
yeah, it took me a while to like...
That song is hard.
Which one?
Bro. Early 10
Oh, no, 100%.
Yeah,
that's like that's the standout track for me.
Wait.
That one and probably, of course, Neon Guts is like... fired.
But that's a Pharrell track.
Yeah, that's a cheat code. So what
about 444 plus 222?
That one's good.
Sauce It Up.
Sauce It Up is still a banger though. Sauce It Up is like ridiculous.
Sauce It Up is fire.
That shit about his mom is fucking hard.
I think the Weeknd track is super overrated.
The Weeknd track I thought was a little overrated. I thought that Weeknd track it seemed like even around that time when that song dropped, the people were using Weeknd for hooks that were just pretty standard.
The Way Life Goes, that's an underrated track off the album.
Yeah, I like Loaded too.
Yeah, but that's like old stuff. The new stuff is I know we're fucking giving an old ass review.
Speaking of new shit, let's talk about some new shit. What do you guys think about this Lil Nas X remix?
Bro, the song itself is hard.
Honestly, I'm a
country song.
You're a cowgirl.
But like, I don't think it's a country song. I'm not even gonna lie.
It is country.
Dude, like this low key.
Billy Ray Cyrus hopped on in this country.
Nah, bro. Like this song is equivalent to like Malibu's Most Wanted because he's trolling, bro.
Nah, he's
that
not trolling.
Wrangler on my booty, bro. Chill. Like it sound hard, but that's a troll.
Nah, it's not troll. Watch his Genius.
Like on some ugly god shit.
If you watch his Genius, you'd be like, all right, this dude is actually legit. You might have thought I can understand people thinking it was a troll.
With my baby.
Watch his Genius. You'll be like, oh shit. One, this dude can actually sing. Like his voice is very like not very auto-tune, not auto-tuning the song. And like he's talking about the song. The song is legit when you break down the lyrics and which he does in that shit. It's a pretty legit
that's
song.
True. I just don't believe it. And granted, like that doesn't mean anything because I don't know the guy.
Yeah, you can't prove intent.
It's just when he says "bull riding and boobies," like I'm like, come on, man, like.
Because he said that's what I'm saying. He said he was watching. He had just finished watching Dallas Buyers Club, and there was a scene in that movie where he's over. Have you ever seen that movie? Nah. See,
I'm not into. I ain't about it.
I'm about cowboy boots.
Yeah, there's a scene in that movie where he has these two bitches because he was like a bull. He was like a bull rider / Matthew McConaughey character working with like bulls and shit. And he had these two bitches that he was fucking like right in that area and like doing some fucking like baller ass shit.
Bitches.
And so he said when he wrote this, when he put that line out, he was thinking about that movie and he like put that bar in there from there. So I mean, like I understand that because I'm sure Terrence, you've grabbed fucking inspiration from anywhere when you're just freestyling your bars, talking about some shit.
I mean, the accent too, like.
The accent is the craziest shit.
I think because I went back to his Instagram. If you go to his Instagram, he has like little snippets that he put out for other songs.
Yeah, he released
and
a
they're
lot
just
of
like
music.
normal. They're just normal like
just normal songs, normal trap songs.
Yeah, so hearing this,
a lot of music.
He deleted all of his catalog off Apple Music and just uploaded this. So it's like maybe he's trying to rebrand himself. I'm curious to see.
Yes, you are correct, 100%.
I'm trying to see where he's trying to take it.
He still has like.
Do you think he's going to go just full country? Like
you can still find him.
He has to at this point, right? Because I feel like he's going to disappoint people.
I've been following him on Twitter. He does not.
He's been talking about it.
He's not going full country.
100% he's not.
He's been in LA dropping like snippets of songs he's been working on. Those songs have not been country at all. They've been like normal trap songs.
So do you think it's just a gimmick, or do you?
No,
think...
it's like
I think it's just a song. Like, I think you just got to take it for a song.
Where's this guy from? Like, does he have a Southern background?
I think he's from Atlanta.
I don't think they got cowboys in Atlanta.
That's what I'm saying. Like, where is he coming from?
Atlanta seems pretty country.
Let's check.
Unless he's from Savannah, like Savannah.
We got the fact check going right now.
I don't know. Atlanta seems pretty country. Like it seems like pretty like it might be and not
It's southern, but it's not country, dog.
If it was from Texas, then I would be like, hey, you know what? Or if it was from like Nashville, Tennessee, I would like, you know what? Hey, like maybe he wasn't about that, but he was close to it. But like just the tractor lines, the riding on a horse.
Atlanta,
yeah.
Like, does he have a horse at least? Did he grow up on a ranch?
Well, no. So that was an analogy. He was talking about because the horse is him, and the road is the road to success. Essentially, is what he was saying.
Stop. Like, nah. It's just like if a white dude made a hip hop song, but he wasn't.
They do all the time.
No, I'm saying, but he wasn't from Compton, but he lived close to Compton, but he was trying to make a metaphor, and he was saying like yo cuz or yo blood and stuff. That wouldn't make it hip hop.
That's different though, because that's not something that's like something that has ties that you have to be a part of. The country road and all that is, you can use that as a metaphor because people understand it, they identify with it. So if you want to say that's why it rocks so hard, is because people do identify with that, and then it means to him what it meant to him when he wrote that. So that right there is just essentially a platform, or not even platform. It's just a way for him to tell his story. What it means to him, if the horse is him and the road to success, that it might be basic, but that's what it is, and that's how he wrote the song. The way you're talking about with Bloods, there's no way. You're right. That's not going to work because that blood, being a blood, is different.
I was just basically like just tying someone that's not a part of that lifestyle, and then just rapping about it, and then just using other meanings outside of what it is. Like if you're saying this is my country song, I'm rapping about my horse, my tractor, my Gucci cowboy hat, but you're not a cowboy, you don't have a horse or a tractor. It's like you can't just be like, oh well, what I meant was. It's like,
but that doesn't mean that is not any less of a country song, though.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it is.
You're right in that regard. Like, yeah, it might not mean, but that doesn't mean it's any less of a country song. Like,
I feel that, and if he put it out there as a country song, then it is a country song.
Yeah,
it's just. I understand why real country singers are like, nah, dude.
They're not, though.
Or excuse me.
I mean, you got Billy Ray
really
They're not, though. That's the thing. They're not. The only people who took it off was a Billboard. That's what doesn't make any sense.
I could see why they
that's what the issue is. Because I can understand if people were like, yo, this is
that's a country bop. Like it's the summer. 100%. Like I was hoping he was gonna make so much money. Seriously?
No, he's gonna make bank.
I just saw that he was number one.
Yeah, on the Billboard, but not on the guy took off the countries.
That doesn't mean anything though, bro.
Yeah,
that's I mean, it's like more money.
No, it's not even that. It's just what it means for the Billboard itself. Like to have a young black kid on the top of the country Billboard for making this new edgy type of country pop track. Or country trap track, exactly. But then they just take it off country and say it's not country enough. Rude. Like, yeah, the song's gonna do what it does because people fuck with it.
But, yeah, I feel you.
Yeah, no, that was pretty whack. So, that was the only thing. But it's like it still hit number one. He's still making a bunch of money off of it. It's a 90-second song, so the streams on that shit are fucking crazy. Mm-hmm. The amount of time, if you're getting paid per stream and people are listening to that how many fucking times?
I hope he gets all the money. Honestly, it's incredible.
Oh my fucking
so interesting. God. Like, just do your thing, man.
And now Billy Ray Cyrus talked on that shit. So
that was great.
So it was 1 and 2 on the charts. It was like the regular version and the remix.
Have you guys ever actually sat down and listened to country though?
Yeah. Dude, go. I just breezed. I breezed through the top 10 country songs because I wanted to hear what they were comparing this song to, and you can't. That's why I keep telling people, you can't tell me this isn't country. Go listen to the top 10 country songs right now. You will hear a song that sounds almost similar to Country Road, other than the drums. That's the only thing I think why they try to take it off the charts is because of the drums.
The 808s.
The 808s. Which is bullshit.
That is bullshit.
That's bullshit.
Ultimately, you already have all these genres like merging together.
There's other songs that are in the top 10 right now on the country charts that sound like Country Road, that sound in the same vein. The only difference is the 808s. So
no, that's because when I think of country, I think of like Don't break
Bull
me
riding
hard.
and bull.
My achy breaky heart. Like that's what I think of.
Billy Ray.
But that song is. But this thing, how old that song is.
Hey, man.
But that's why the cosign's so crazy. 'Cause
Exactly,
you got
that
the
was-
most
yeah.
legit country star. Fucking.
I mean, he's probably trying to get a little piece of that change too. Like,
Of course, it's a mutually beneficial thing.
Yeah.
well, shit. I ain't
Yeah.
mad at you, Billy Ray. Get your
come get your. If I'm homie, I'm like, yeah, come get some of this because I'm gonna eat probably more off of it than you.
because I know how to do this.
Because he already got money. So this is just this is probably just another.
And in all
check.
honesty, dude, this is probably the most exciting moment country's had in like a long ass time. Because that shit's mad.
T-Will exclusive.
Like,
That shit's
forever.
mad.
Literally, country music just got his Tiger Woods, nigga.
Sin exclusive.
Dude, you remember it?
He's a country
When the last time some black kids been talking about country music?
Yeah, for real.
Shout out to country music. They're eating right now.
You're like, all right.
Billboard Country should have actually left Lil Nas on there.
Because it would have been,
Yeah.
I think. But here's the thing. So now it's making me. Now that you say that, it's making me think. Do they take it off to make people look at it more? Because I went and listened to the top 10 songs
Nah, that's just you.
off of that shit. Is it making people look
I
at it
wasn't.
more?
Nope.
Is it making people no? Well, because I'm not the only one who did that. Obviously, more people, just in general, more
Just
people,
to-
more
just to
people. Just
compare.
it's just having more eyes on the country music genre because they took it off the charts.
Yeah.
It's creating that controversy that people don't care now because controversy just creates clicks.
Controversy creates clicks.
Yo.
Sees.
Yo, so it don't matter.
Make
Yo,
sure with that on
fucking I think Burger King released this new like teriyaki style burger and chicken it was like a chicken sandwich in Australia, and in the ad the people were trying to eat it with these big ass chopsticks, and Asian people were like, yo, what the fuck, this is cultural appropriation, like this is fucked up, like. And people are saying like, then they apologize and they take it down. But is this like now we're just talking about burger? Is this controversy for the clicks?
Controversy creates clicks.
Yo, it's crazy because the ad was like, when I seen the ad, I was like, all right, I'm not thinking this is right because they're just using big chopsticks to try to eat this chicken sandwich, and it's funny. But then you see Asian people are getting pissed at it, and you're like, yo.
What? Like, what?
But that's what I'm saying. Like, if it was
also just rude. Like, you look stupid. You know you're not comfortable. Like, why
yeah,
are you
so
doing that?
it's just like
That shit out.
I don't know. Is this controversy for the clicks era is crazy?
Hey, we should name this. We all voted for Trump just to see how many clicks
What?
we get.
Yeah, I don't
I'm
think.
not gonna do that.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna do that.
that would be crazy. I wonder though.
I was walking out of this place where I got lunch with my dad the other day,
Yeah,
and I just saw somebody rocking like one of those ugly ass fitteds, like the straight brim one,
yeah,
straight brim,
yeah.
and it just said Trump 2020.
For real?
What?
Yeah.
They have.
You should introduce yourself.
And I looked at him and he looked at me and I just didn't know what to say. I was like,
Yeah.
I just kept walking like,
Damn.
I would go up to him and be like, yo, educate me.
it's just like, I don't know, man. That's a statement. I feel like
He's trolling.
he's trolling.
He's trolling.
I just,
That's the reality. A lot of people's
Like,
reality.
what do you
because
know
so many
that I
people
do?
hate Trump. Like, you have to be some type of dude to just wear a hat that says
People hate him here.
Trump. What do you mean?
People hate him here. People don't hate him in
Oh,
other parts of
yeah.
this country. People love him.
I can't even.
Yeah,
say
that's the
people
thing
hate
that's
That's
crazy.
actually.
There's
That's
other
scary.
places of the world or other the country that people love Trump.
I don't even
Like-
think people hate him here. It's just people don't rock with him here. Because there's people in LA that rock. They just don't show it. But
I mean, look
Like-
at how many people that showed up to the Women's March was pretty much how many people stand against him.
yeah,
And that's probably
Maybe.
the amount of people that could show up because they didn't have to go to work.
Fucking, I don't know, man.
go to San Diego or no, go to Big Bear. You will see
What's in Big Bear?
Trump. Trump is living in Big Bear. Bro.
Well, if
What do you mean?
there's money there, if there's people, if
Yeah.
there's people with money there,
People that want
then
to protect their money.
yeah, it seems like that's the way to go. It's weird.
Yeah,
I hate politics.
America fucked up.
Yeah, politics suck.
It's
Nah,
just
politics
sad.
is good. Like,
Well, they're very divisive.
Well, I was telling my grandpa that
That's the
we
issue.
needed a Trump because it allowed us to take control of the things that we
It
didn't
woke
know
us
we
up.
needed to.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
shook
'cause
everybody.
I ain't gonna lie, like when Obama was president, I was like, oh, he got it. I ain't gotta watch the
Yeah.
news. he got us. Now I'm like, yo, what the fuck is this nigga doing? Like, I need to know like when we gotta vote. You know what I'm saying?
For
I'm
sure.
actually like when was the last time we voted? The props. Like during the time, I was able to tell you each and every prop because I looked it up because I wanted to know. I didn't believe that. Like I didn't believe it was just all good. You feel me? So.
I went in there and I was gonna vote for the props, but then I looked at it and I was like, dude, I don't know anything about these.
Didn't it have like a little brief? Does it have like a little brief?
But you're really gonna base like a vote off of just like a
little
2
brief
sentence
Oh,
description?
2 sentences, bro. That's true.
Yeah, it's like 2 sentences.
I mean, yeah.
I looked at it.
Jiggy.
I was like,
it.
nah. I voted for like the people I knew about, and I just kept it pushing.
Honestly,
I respect that, but you went. You feel me? It's like
I went, yeah.
if it wasn't for you knowing that Trump is kind of like an idiot, you probably would have just been like, they'll work it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But since we know that, like, nah, this dude is retarded, we have to take control in ways that we can. So, like, our next president is probably going to be a GOAT level president because we're going to make sure that, like, we're like, nah.
Is this after Trump wins again?
No. After Trump is president, we're going to make sure, wait, where'd you go to school? What do you know? Who's your wife? Like, everything. Who's your kid? How does your kid look? How do they speak?
I want to believe that, but I don't
think it's all
have
sham.
faith in my country right now.
No, I don't have really faith in any of it.
I don't have faith in. I don't have. You believe in these people?
I'll vote, but
I don't
I don't
believe in
think
these
it
people.
matters.
I don't believe in these people at all,
Yeah,
dude.
I feel that.
I have no faith in this country right now to make the proper decision. They would do some stupid shit. We've consistently proven on multiple levels from Nip to all that they will do. There's people out here who just don't get it and they'll just do stupid shit. I think he's gonna get another 4 years, dude. I don't see any.
Stop, dude.
I don't see any.
Speak that into the universe.
What politician's gonna come?
we
What
need to
politician's
be
gonna
more
go against this
positive.
nigga right now? There's no Democrat right now at all. They just came at Joe Biden hard. They just came at this nigga hard and
We just need another celebrity, like somebody who's like,
The Rock.
But the time is running
Rock,
out.
dog.
good idea.
Yo, can you imagine their first debate? This nigga will fucking
Sin
Give him the eyebrow for the
exclusive.
this nigga will rock bottom him through the fucking podium. Dog. That shit would be
People would
sick.
go crazy for
That
The
shit
Rock.
would be sick. This nigga would be like slam him through the podium.
He would have everybody working out. Oh my god, he would really be
Imagine
great.
like just the first minute of the debate, he's just giving him the Rock eyebrow, just hard as shit.
Low key, if you think about it, the only person so
Would
far.
you guys be down for The Rock for president?
Hell yeah!
Yeah,
Hell
okay.
yeah! I think. I think.
no.
Hold on. So hold on. Would you rather take?
Love
Would
a
you rather take
celebrity
The Rock or
moment.
Donald Trump?
Kanye.
I just can't see
Yeah,
The Rock
see?
doing anything bad. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, he's like hella positive.
Nothing good either.
He's hella fit. Like he
He's fit.
he makes a lot
He'd
of
be
money.
better than Trump. There's
alright,
no way
wait,
you're
wait,
telling me
wait.
The Rock
Dude,
is not
I
a
feel
better
like
president than Trump.
you can teach someone how to do things, but you can't teach a mindset. Like Trump is set in his ways, and he's like always been a finesser.
Facts.
Yeah,
So he's in the
100%.
presidency just finessing it. That's how I truly feel.
But we
He's
gotta
so
increase our
disgusting.
standard. We can't just be like, well, in terms of the celebrity.
Why do you think? Do you think that'd be a downgrade? Is that we downgrading?
Yes, that would
You're
be
downgrading?
Wait, but
Whoa! You think we're downgrading?
wait. You're talking about The Rock. He's like one of the highest paid American.
You think we're
actors.
Bro, we
downgrading?
can't use
So
money.
nice.
Like
And-
Trump turned $1 million to $1 billion.
Okay,
He's
but like
wait,
they're both
disgusting.
doing
He's
money.
gone bankrupt
nobody got
multiple
paid.
times.
Hey, that's
Did
the
you watch the
finesse.
Firefest documentary?
Yeah.
That's him. He is that person. That's how he
He's
treated
gone
everybody for
bankrupt.
everything
I'm not
that
saying
he
he's a
ever
good
worked
person.
on.
I guess
I'm
he's
just
saying that he's
But
saying
it's not real
actually
money.
has,
Doesn't
like,
matter.
his business acumen is
Yeah,
like,
like,
solid
it's not
because
real.
he's been
You
able
don't,
to
but
continue
you
to
don't
finesse
turn
niggas.
$1 million to $1 billion by just raising your eyebrow and being a good actor. Like you gotta finesse. You gotta be like.
Finesse. That's
But you have people on your team. Like at the end of the day, like the presidency.
I don't want to sound like the guy that's trying to big up Trump, but I just know that if
You
you
are.
hand me
You
$1 billion right now, and I turn into $1 billion,
Jermale exclusive.
bro. Like,
Yeah, this is Jermale exclusive. Yeah, but that's the thing.
but I'm saying even still, it's the
like when
battle
people
of
get
the
mad about Kylie
inexperience.
Jenner.
It's like, huh?
When people get mad about Kylie Jenner, they're like, "She didn't work for that money. She's not self-made." But
Dude,
like people grow up with extreme wealth and don't
Yeah,
make $1
that's
billion.
true. He did grow up with
She-
extreme wealth.
Like
He did grow up with extreme wealth.
you know,
Well, no, he said his dad gave him a small loan of $1 million.
Yeah, no,
but
he
to turn
did.
$1 million to $1 billion, that's huge. Like I ain't gonna bullshit.
But he grew up with the wealth and the connections, so I'm sure to turn that million. Like
That's
if
true, but he's
giving
not
you
the
right
only
now
one.
that $1 million, it might be a little harder to turn into $1
Chill,
billion because you
chill.
might not have the
I'm brilliant.
connections
Nah, yeah,
as
Connections
same
is
connections
key.
as Trump because he probably was able to instantly connect that money with the right people.
And then it's just the same
That's true.
gross people who like.
That's true, but that's
keep their
like
mouths shut.
so. Is Blue Ivy going to be a billionaire? We don't know.
100%.
I think so.
We
I
don't,
think
100%.
we don't know. It's not 100%.
I think so.
No, yeah.
I think so.
Unless it went off the grid.
I think so. I feel like it would be hard. It would definitely be.
It would be easier than the average person, maybe, but
That would be.
It's not
that would be something I would be surprised about, only because of who her parents are. She has pretty solid, level-headed people. I think they're going to give her a really
possibly,
good foundation.
Yeah, but not every rich kid grows up and becomes like a billionaire.
Of course.
Yeah, but she's gonna have a
100%.
lot of knowledge. Like they know so much. Like all that money, they have a lot of knowledge. Like
I'm sure she already has she has a ton of knowledge right now.
I just know
Deep level.
that anybody that can turn $1 million to $1 billion has some sort of skill. Whether that's the skill in
I don't think we're not saying that he doesn't, but does he have more than The Rock?
Yes.
I don't think so. No,
yes.
I can't say that. I can't say that off rip.
Dude, if Trump has connections,
person,
I can't say that.
But when
off
it
rip.
comes to a business,
I don't think
like,
you know enough
like,
about Trump or The Rock to say that Trump has more skills than The Rock.
What business moves has The Rock made then? Educate me.
He's gone from wrestling to He's the highest paid actor in film right now. From wrestling to that, you look at most wrestlers right now.
Well, maybe that's just a desiring thing. Like maybe we just want to see him more than we.
I
wanna
hear
see
you,
him
but
else.
like really, just anyone that's just like more of a decent human being, like on just a human level, like
Yeah.
treating
Then-
people.
because
then
at the end of the day,
that's
was
true.
it a president? It's really just making decisions,
Right, it's making decisions.
That's true.
Yeah.
And like a face to like get everyone to do what you say. Like,
Well, you have to be a
want to
team
follow
leader, you
someone
know,
that just
and-
tells everyone that they care
Because Trump
less about
is the
people.
Trump has one of the lowest IQs out of all presidents.
Oh my gosh, probably
Is that facts?
Yeah, it's facts. It's facts. That's like a fact.
George Bush was a little slow too.
Oh my
He
God.
had
He
a
was like, you
pretty
gotta
low
know your
IQ,
left
bro.
hand from your right. Bro, I used to watch Bushisms on YouTube just to like cry laughing.
Yeah.
And then it would trip me out. I'm like, whoa, he was our president.
But at the same time, that nigga can dodge multiple shoes.
Hey, no, we all saw the shoe dog.
That's what I'm saying. So like
He dodged the fuck out of
yeah,
that shoe.
I think one of those shoes is hitting the fuck out of Trump. I think Trump's like this
Dude, he's not even gonna react.
Trump's holding his hands up and catching that shit in the
Hey,
face.
Stalin,
He's
I
not-
y'all
just
saw
see
him on
him
the
getting
tennis
hit
court?
square in the
Y'all saw
forehead.
yeah, he's catching that shit in the face. I don't think.
It's still Trump.
And
Y'all saw him on
The
tennis
Rock is
court,
catching
bro?
that shit with his hand. The
Dead
Rock
ass.
is-
I was gonna say he's gonna just catch it. He's just gonna catch it in his hand.
or that shit's gonna hit him off in the face and just bounce off his fucking face. He's just gonna be. By the time it hits him, he's charging at you, nigga.
Yeah, The Rock. Nah, we got to increase our standards for the next president. Though, like, if you were saying like
Well, let's
Oprah,
pray.
I would be like,
I don't
rock
think.
with
I don't
she
know,
doesn't want
bro.
to, or like Michelle Obama. I would love to
God
see
bless her.
that because she actually is a lawyer. Like she in real life has political experience. You know
Yeah,
what mean?
I
So,
could
like,
see Michelle.
We
That would
can't
be
just
cool.
keep like we can't go down this celebrity death match and just be like, well, how about this person? Well, I grew up like.
Just
this
think about
person.
the presidency like a Street Fighter match.
Yeah.
No, see, we can't do like with our controller.
Yeah, why not?
Like,
Why not?
I think so.
Fucking work for it.
I think so. You look at Game of Thrones. That's how.
Chill. I don't want any spoilers.
Oh no spoilers.
See, I
Oh my
gotta
God.
start watching it.
See,
Is it
about
worth
to go
watching?
in.
See,
Kristian's
I
about to
keep
go
hearing
in.
people talk about Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Is it really a dope
it's
show?
great. It's worth
It
it.
is a dope show, bro. It's like a mixture between like, bro. Oh man, like Pornhub.
What?
mixed with, like, bro? Yes.
Yeah. Well,
What?
the first few
Yes.
seasons.
Let's watch it.
The first few seasons are
Yes, bro.
fucking
It's so
crazy.
many hookers and nudity.
Yeah, the first few
and-
seasons are fucking crazy.
Bro, it's like
As you get on though, like when you get on to like the later seasons, they stop because the show got so big that
Yeah.
all the like main actors are like, nah, I'm not trying
can't-
to get naked.
I can
Yeah.
imagine that, but it's
It's
like
bullshit.
that mixed with like the worst gore use. Like I have to turn away sometimes.
Yeah, because the scenes is just fucking.
Murder?
man,
Well, because it
like,
takes
yeah.
place in
Murder.
like
Yeah.
the night's time period. You know,
That's
like,
dope that they show all the violence.
Oh yeah,
bro, and it's
I
and
still
it's
got
shot
fucked
like
up.
a movie.
Dude, spoiler alert. Remember in what
Wait,
was
spoiler
it?
for what?
Walking Dead?
Oh, sure.
Dude, when they killed homeboy Glenn.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
That shit, man.
That honestly, that was probably one of the only times I actually like got like that shit fucks me up.
So like on Game of Thrones,
I saw that shit, I was like, oh my
they
god.
have gory deaths for people that you actually care about.
No, that was the same on Walking Dead. That was a character that had been like
Yeah,
through the
Glenn.
storyline.
Everyone loved Glenn, bro.
Everyone did love Glenn.
Yeah, Glenn.
I fucked with Glenn.
Yeah, and Walking Dead was low key like that too. Walking Dead would kill off your favorite character.
Are they
my
still?
God, such
Is
a
that?
good show.
Is it still going?
Yeah, I believe
They
so.
still ain't found a cure.
That shit's like season 11.
I stopped watching it. The show got so bad. I read the comics, or I'm still reading the comics. Actually, I just haven't finished.
I mean,
it.
they got tigers and shit. It's crazy.
The comics was way better, but the TV show I had to stop watching. It got too bad. It wasn't following the comic at all, and it was just like
Really?
Yeah, it was just hard to watch. But
It's hard to stomach that.
yeah,
That's real.
what else is going on?
So let me see. Oh, dude, you said people were reselling Nipsey Memorial
Yeah, that's
tickets?
just fucked up. So the tickets sold out, in minutes for the memorial. They're having the memorial at Staples Center. And
What's going on at the memorial?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what. It's a memorial, so I don't know what happens. Low key, I've never really been to one before, but
Damn.
It may just be like a service.
yeah, I'm sure it's like a service. I don't know. I don't think the body will be there.
No.
But yeah,
100% no.
The memorial is happening at Staples Center. The tickets were available to people specifically who live in Los Angeles, and
Damn.
so yeah, the tickets went on sale, sold out in minutes, and yeah, apparently people are like trying to sell the tickets on like eBay and shit.
Oh my
I don't know how I
God.
feel about that. Though.
That's
Like,
so
I don't know if that's. It depends on who it is, because, I mean, like,
What, the
I
person
don't
selling
think
them or the
Nipsey
person
was the type
buying?
of person that hated on anyone's hustle.
Yeah.
It just depends.
True.
Like, if you're just a Yeezy reseller and you're like, oh, I don't care about Nipsey, let me resell this. Then yeah, it's like, dude, screw you. But
that's probably like 9 out of 10 people doing it.
Yeah.
maybe but
Probably.
there's no like definite like
Probably.
let's say someone
Because I didn't even know, like, yeah, I feel like the people who are even capable of like buying tickets like that in that kind of way.
with the
Shouldn't be
intent-
trying to resell them,
Yeah.
make money off of this shit. But
That's
I mean,
true.
get
That's
your money.
true.
Get
How
it
much
you
were
want.
the tickets? Do you
They
know?
were free.
Yeah.
They were free?
Yeah, the
Oh
tickets
my
were free.
God.
Damn. And then they're selling them. That's crazy.
Yeah. So, but the people who like are doing the tickets, set up the ticket service is through their app. So you if you bought the tickets, you have to claim the tickets. So they're already setting up ways.
Like scams and shit?
No, like shutting down the scams so that
Yeah.
people can't sell tickets. And the main thing is if you bought them, you have to claim them. Like you can't send someone else.
Like with an
The
ID.
tickets are non-transferable essentially.
Damn.
So
I mean, that's a good way.
that's a
Yeah.
huge way right there.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
But then, what if you just have like whack people that shouldn't even be there? They're just like bought the tickets.
Exactly.
I know that's what
Just
people
some
are saying.
weirdos
I'm
buy
seeing
some
that
shit
also on
online.
Twitter and shit. People saying like, be careful at this shit, which you shouldn't have to say at a fucking memorial.
Yeah,
That's
right.
fucking sad.
That
You're
is.
saying that, but like, yeah. I'm sure tons of famous people are gonna fucking be there.
I doubt it.
How do you guys feel about that though? Because I feel like they're kind of publicizing his death like
Yeah, I
a little
know.
too much.
I don't.
I mean,
I don't think they're. I think they're doing.
I feel like it was
Memorial-
a great loss. I mean,
But like a memorial at Staples, that's kind of cool.
I think that's big
because,
time.
That's because he meant that much.
Yeah, he did.
yeah, like
He
he's
did.
I think they're trying to do a good thing, but like people are turning it into like just like a social media like ploy.
Maybe.
I will say I've already seen, this is a little weird. Instagram, I've been on Instagram and seen ads. So these are promoted Instagram posts that these artists are obviously paid for. And there's songs about Nipsey Hussle.
Oh wow.
That's
so
a
people
little
are
weird.
promoting their songs about him.
Yeah. That was a little weird.
I don't think that's weird. I think that's literally just people trying to fucking profit off someone's death.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I mean. That's weird.
wait, who
Like,
made the songs though? How close
They were
these
no. These were just artists. They're
Just random ass people.
I like went to their page because I was like, this is weird. One of
Little
them was
clown
like,
chicks.
yeah, they're like one of the rappers. The songs like he's like rapping and saying like, oh Nip would have rapping about the situation and shit. And I'm like, go to this page and he's not even affiliated with him at all. Like he's just an artist and he's just using that and promoting like to promote the song that he did. And he just happened to include this with the situation with Nipsey Hussle in the song.
It's whack, dude.
Yeah, it's really weird.
I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about any of that.
Yeah, and it's
Rest
crazy
in
because
peace, bro.
it's crazy because
you see who's representing him. Chris like Darden, the lawyer who represented OJ. I mean, who prosecuted OJ and lost. Is representing the dude who supposedly killed Nipsey Hussle.
Damn.
So it's pretty crazy. Like,
I just can't imagine being a lawyer and you just have to know that
he's taking the case on purpose, though. Like, he's willingly taking the case. Like, this lawyer is the lawyer who prosecuted and lost when he prosecuted OJ. He's the one who tried to put OJ in jail. He's the one who specifically was like, told OJ to try the glove on. He's the one who lost the case for the prosecution because they pretty much had the case won. And he's the one who was like, nah, make him try on the glove. And the glove didn't fit. And the jury was like, nah, fuck that. He didn't do it. So he's the one who actually lost the case for them. And he is representing this dude. And he's saying...
The fucking glove, dude.
And he's saying mistaken identity.
Oh my god, bye.
Yeah, I don't know how you...
What if, plot twist, what if it was mistaken identity?
Well, that's the thing. The amount of witnesses and the cameras, apparently, they have irrefutable proof.
Get them.
Wait. Well, so like,
because if you look at the video, there's mad people who were standing around too, who like ran off when it all happened.
All right, so I hate having this identity, but I kind of like know about this world of street and stuff. But they know the guy's name, and a lot of people in LA know the guy, went to school with him and stuff, and his like moniker, like his street name, it's already circulating. Like, everyone knows who this guy is, so it's not really a matter of like mistaken identity. Like, no, LA knows who he is, so even if he got off,
hell yeah,
like, it's better if he just goes to a mental asylum or wherever he's trying.
It's gonna take him there anyways.
Like, not even him. Like,
he has nowhere to go after that.
Right now, all of the gangs in LA are like allied right now. Everybody is all on the same accord. If he got off, his family would die one by one by one. You know what I mean? Yeah. And the thing is Los Angeles gangs all together have the power to do that. Like, if they all stood together, they will outman the police. You get me? So, like, he is in a screwed up situation regardless. The only thing that pisses me off is I'm like, a nigga from LA, and I literally mean like a nigga from LA does not know who Chris Darden is. Who gave him that? Like, who told him, "Hey, yo, you should go to Chris"? Like how? How does that work?
What if this dude turned himself in and is trying to go to jail, and they're actually paying for this lawyer to get him off so they can be street justice?
Hey.
Be what?
Yeah. So he's basically saying like,
what if the streets are paying? Because the thing is the lawyer is on a retainer. He has a retainer fee. Like, someone's paid for this lawyer, but no one knows who's paid for this lawyer right now.
That's what I'm saying.
And so my thing is what if they paid for this lawyer and to get him off so that there can be street justice? And this, because this dude, he turned himself in. Remember, he turned himself into the mental asylum. So I think, what if he's like, word, like, I've escaped, like, they're gonna put me in isolation if I go to jail or whatever, like, because it's such a high profile and they don't want me to get killed by, street justice. What if they get him off so that there could be street justice? That'd be crazy.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I mean, with like killings and stuff.
You don't like to believe in the conspiracies.
I don't like to.
Why not?
I simply because, all right, so like an asymptote in math, it's a graph, a line that gets super close to zero, but it never touches zero. Mm-hmm. And some of these conspiracies, they're so close to the fact, but since we don't have that person to say, all right, yeah, that actually happened, we don't know. Mm-hmm. So some of these conspiracies, they actually sound really, really true. Yeah. Like I don't believe the government killed Nipsey because of Dr. Sebi, but I do believe that it may have been a hit. I do not think this was a matter of, hey, Kristian, can I hang out with you? No, you're a snitch. Leave, Jermale, and I just come back and shoot you. In my heart, I do not believe that was the case. Yeah. No one would do that. Like, if you are the leader,
unless he was drastic. Like having him like.
Trust me, like when it comes to these gangs, like if Kristian is the leader of an area, like a big time leader of an area, and he kicks me away, I have to be more than like, I have to be super bold to go back into that area.
Yeah.
And on top of getting back into that area, like, I have to know that I'm going to be in the clear. Like,
well, that's my whole thinking is that, like, I don't understand how this dude, this dude, the fact that he knew Nipsey Hussle, he definitely knew how valuable this person was that he was about to do this to.
Yeah.
There's no way he didn't think doing something like this wouldn't have some sort of impact on the culture and his life.
Do you think there was a motive, or like was it just?
Like I honestly think it was a hit, because if he goes to prison and he was like, yeah, I did it, he should have never came at me this way and stuff, and I'm not gonna lie, I lost it. And let's say he was pleading insanity in that matter, saying, yeah, I lost my temper, I would be like, okay, yeah, maybe this guy's crazy. But the fact that he's conscious enough to know he's crazy, because people that are crazy don't know they're crazy. A crackhead is called crazy because they don't know they're crazy. So if you do a heinous crime, but you're conscious enough to say, well, when I was in that state, I was actually really, really crazy. It's like, no, this guy is not crazy at all. You know what I mean? He just wants you to believe he's crazy. Like, if I flip this table and I just start growling and stuff.
But is he really mentally well?
Yeah,
like,
no, right.
do we know, like, where he's at? Because maybe he did just get fucking crazy and just do it.
I don't know, but I don't think that's how crazy works. You know, like, crazy is what crazy does. So it's like, if you're
if he had already been alienated from everyone, like, if he feels some type of way, like,
I don't think he was.
If he wasn't mentally well, like, that would push you into, like, a state of, like, beyond return.
So what they were saying is that, like, Nipsey spared him and allowed him to even walk away, because they said, like, if you're a known snitch, you're supposed to die. So the guy knew that he was good in that area. He just knew he wasn't supposed to be around Nipsey or that store around that time. Because if he was a known snitch, dude, he would be exiled. You know what I'm saying? He wouldn't have even been allowed to go there in the first place. But the fact that he went there, Nipsey kicked him out of the store, and he was able to go home and go to sleep peacefully that night, he must have known, oh yeah, I'm good over here. They just mad that I just be tattletelling sometimes. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm like, yo, like, the fact that people are saying it could be a hit, I'm like, that sounds like remotely true. Like, it doesn't sound like, get out of here. Like, nobody's going to go where they're not welcome, get kicked out, then go back, knowing they don't have guns there and everything. Like, I don't know, man. And then consciously say, yeah, I was crazy. I'm sorry, guys. I was mentally, like, no, dude. Like,
just, like, having evil moments. Like, what is that classified as? Like, just, like, a version of crazy? Like, you're just fucking evil as shit?
Like, I don't know, manic blackouts?
Yikes.
But, yeah,
I mean, I would consider that crazy.
Yeah, that's pretty insane.
Yeah, you're crazy.
I just have,
that's like some Norman Bates shit.
From time to time.
Like, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, I just...
So scary.
Because I believe if someone's crazy enough to do it, and I didn't see any videos, but based on the video, like, he shot him in the head and kicked him in the head, like, that does sound extremely crazy. But how does a person that's that sick consciously say, yeah, I need to get some help? Like look at R. Kelly. Like, he needs help, but he keeps denying it, which makes us believe, yo, this guy really
but I
needs
mean,
help.
Like, nothing is linear like that.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true, but
he does need to get some help, though.
I don't know, like, too many stars align for Nipsey to get killed, and that's just fucking, like,
it's just tragic.
That's just not cool at all.
Heart.
Like, it's just not cool at all. And people are even looking at the 60s like, why did y'all even let a snitch live? Like, why wasn't he, like, handled when y'all first found out? Like, in the way they do their politics, like, that shit is wild. That shit is really, really wild.
Dude, honestly, all this shit stresses me out.
For real.
I feel like I just need to, like, take a cool vacation.
Vacation?
Yeah.
Where to? Catalina Island?
Yeah, where you trying to go?
Is that where you're trying to go?
Bro, like...
Where? What'd you say?
Catalina Island.
Where's Catalina?
Like, I'm trying to get over my fear of flying, and it's like an island, like, 22 miles off the coast of Long Beach.
22 miles?
Yeah. And you can take a 30 to 45 minute boat ride there, or you can take a 15-minute helicopter ride, and that's the closest, like, helicopter trip that I could take to, like, an island. And it's really nice. The water's clear. Like, it's a pretty dope spot, and I'm trying to go. Like,
hell yeah, get over your fear.
Yeah. And people say helicopters are worse than planes. I'm like, fuck you, dude. So,
So if you ride a helicopter, you're gonna ride planes.
I feel like if I just get over being in the air while in a compartment or whatever you want to call it, I feel like I'd be straight. You know, I'm like, I did it. You know what I mean? Because I've watched tons of videos of airplanes, and low key, you don't really know how high you are because you're above clouds, so you can't see it. But a helicopter, you can see how high, because I think helicopters fly 1,000 feet above there, so you see how high you are, and you're like, oh shit. You know what I mean? Like, oh fuck, if this thing goes down, you know, I can see it.
It kind of feels more like a roller coaster than a plane does.
Oh shit! I mean, I like roller coasters. I feel like in a plane, it's so smooth and it's so steady. And then you look out the window, and it's like just clouds. So you're like, and you're riding right on top of the clouds. So you probably just chill when you're on a plane. But on a helicopter,
I hate flying.
On a helicopter, I imagine it's
you
like,
too soon.
I'm a horrible flyer.
Oh my god, it's not that bad. You just gotta like.
What are you talking about?
Eat an edible.
You're on a plane.
Wait, so are you not taking any vacation on a plane?
No, I'll take a plane flight.
Yeah,
you
went to where?
Portland.
Oh yeah, nice.
I'll take a plane if I have to, but yeah, I'll be fucked up on a plane.
For real? So how did you take this last trip?
No, I'd just be like sweating, bugging out, not good.
You didn't have anybody to talk to?
No.
Oh my god, I'm going to Italy.
Did you smoke before you got on?
Yeah, I tried to smoke as much as I could before I got on the plane. Yes, but
and you still were tripping out
because by the time you get on the plane, I sober the fuck up.
Oh my god, it probably sucks with your long legs, man. Stressing.
Tall man.
So like, how'd you get over it? Like, you really were just tripping out the whole time?
Oh yeah, because you're on a fucking plane, dude. Your life can end at any moment.
Dude, it's so not that negative.
Yeah,
just
I don't think so. Like,
it's not negative. It's just reality.
Yeah,
if
but
this plane goes down, it's over.
Do you want to be that afraid when you get in your car and drive literally anywhere in LA? Like, you could get in an accident at any point, but you can also happen in. No, like, you don't think about those things. So like, don't. I'm just as scared, but I'm a little more in control.
Maybe
I can control.
You're not in control of other drivers, though.
That's true.
Yeah, no, of course. Loaded gun. Exactly, but I mean, I can only control what I can, and I can't control the plane. If I could, I'd drive very close to the ground.
What you can control is where you sit on the plane, and you could sit next to the emergency door.
And I don't want that responsibility.
I have a question. Does this make sense to you guys? I'm not at all afraid to fly over water though, because I can swim. But if we like
that doesn't make sense at all. Because if you hit water going that fast, you're definitely gonna die.
I mean, no,
you're not gonna fucking dive in perfectly.
Planes don't crash nose first. Like, they'll glide.
Bro, who says it's not just gonna explode?
No, that plane's gonna
exactly.
That plane's gonna rip to shreds.
Yeah, bro. If you fall on the plane and hit the water from 2,000 feet, it's a wrap.
Because just think about the moment. Just think about the momentum when a plane has when it lands. That momentum only feels like that because you land on wheels. Can you imagine landing on the plane itself? You're ripping to shreds. That's just gonna rip to shreds, dude. Like, because even then, the plane is gliding, but you feel it when you hit the ground. That's just it has to fucking open its wings to slow down, like, and pretty much pull out a parachute. If you hit the ground at all, there's no amount of speed that you can go.
And you're going straight down.
Yeah, you're gonna rip to shreds. Yeah,
oh my god.
I will admit, yeah, you might be better off landing on water, but no, you're that's just because think about.
But then what's gonna happen when you hit the water, bro?
Yeah, that's just gonna rip to shreds, and you're all dead.
Even if you survive, though, you're just gonna be floating there.
Nah, you're good because those things turn into fucking boats or whatever.
They have preparation stuff for that.
But that doesn't work because you see those planes that disappeared and shit. That one that was that Malaysian,
bro.
Or
if a plane goes down in the air,
I'm
not waiting. I'm jumping out with a parachute.
With what? What parachute?
Where you getting it from?
They have to have parachutes on the plane.
What?
They don't have parachutes on planes?
You get a floating thing that has a place for your arms to go.
Wait, no,
and
but
a breathing mask.
I need to jump out
while you're in the sky,
and then land safely in the water.
No parachutes on
there
planes.
are none. There is a.
I'm pretty sure
Scoop-de-doo you can float down on.
I'm almost 190% sure.
There's no parachute on planes.
190%.
Where did you ever?
No.
Where did you ever hit?
Still wrong.
Wait, what the fuck? You guys are gonna tell me that they don't keep parachutes on planes?
Why would they keep parachutes on planes?
No.
You guys sound crazy.
You sound crazy. There's
Where do
none
they
of
keep
that.
them for every passenger?
Truly,
They're not gonna have them for every passenger, but I'm sure they got a couple.
So
a couple.
And I'm taking that
one.
shit.
Not
That'd
even
be
one.
fucked up if they only had a couple.
Yeah.
No.
I'm
Like
pretty
the
sure they have
Titanic.
to have at least one
At
parachute.
least
Like,
one.
They have
for
one,
who?
and you're going to be the guy.
Yeah.
I'm bro.
And you're gonna be the guy.
I'm getting the parachute.
Yeah,
That shit's going down. I'm walking across the plane. I'm finding that parachute.
Yeah. And you think you're gonna?
You fuck the stewardess that know it's only one. Yeah, right. And
Audi
fuck the captain.
5000.
That that shit. If there's one, it's in the cockpit. Yeah, where you don't have the code to.
They let my friend go in the front and literally sit in the driver's seat, and like he was like, told her, he's like, yeah, put your hands here, that's how we steer it, and like looks back, gets a fucking Instagram moment.
What?
Yeah,
Oh my
100%. He put his hat on her and was like,
Must be
do you
nice.
want this for Instagram?
It's what you call pretty privilege, right?
Oh yeah.
Must be nice.
You don't have that, Terrence?
Man.
You don't have that.
Hey, it's official, guys. I changed my Instagram from Terrence is ugly.
To
what?
Terrence is beautiful.
Oh, I like that, but no.
But
It's just Terrence's world now, so, at me. You feel me?
I mean, I don't have the app, but
T-Will exclusive.
I will miss Terrence is ugly though.
Yeah, I had to lay it to rest.
Yeah, no, because you're not.
I gotta get past it. Gotta
Terrence
be.
isn't ugly anymore.
I mean, I'll always be ugly
He'd always
to
be part of the
you
ugly
feel
gang.
me.
Yeah, he'll always
Always
be part
be
of
ugly to y'all.
He'll always be part of the ugly gang.
Terrence is
Ugly
bad.
gang.
Yeah, ugly gang. Yeah, yo, dude, where is Designer at? I haven't heard this nigga in mad long.
Dude, designer. I mean, I feel like he just doesn't have anything to bring to the
He
table.
does.
How many songs did he have? Hits?
2.
Just one?
No,
I would
he
say
only had
one.
The
I would
Panda song?
Timmy Turner.
Don't call Timmy Turner a hit, bro.
You don't be one of those.
Shut up.
Get
I
out of
thought that
here.
was
Dude,
Turner.
This nigga was listening to Timmy Turner. Like,
No one was in the
Timmy
club listening to Timmy
Turner.
Turner.
And wish for burner.
You wouldn't be bumping that shit. No,
That shit was
bro.
horrible.
That shit was
No.
alright. Then Kanye hopped on the remix.
That shit was so
Timmy
Stop,
garbage.
bro.
Too turned up.
That beat was horrible.
I'm
That
sorry.
shit did not fit.
Man, that shit was hard. Y'all
that shit was
tripping,
crazy.
bro.
No, man.
I can't rock with it. I can't. Panda was hard though. I love Panda. That shit was a fucking banger.
Dude, Panda was a banger, but
I guess what? So was
Then he just
was
fell
Panda bigger than Designer?
off. Yeah,
the song?
but he
No, the artist.
yeah.
Wait,
it
who?
was because
Panda.
he had that
The
push.
song
Panda.
was the song Panda.
Bigger than
Designer.
him as an artist?
Yeah.
It was. It definitely was.
Yeah, 100%.
But it's
It's
just
what you
weird.
call one hit wonder.
Yeah, it's just weird. He's 2-hit wonder. It's just weird how he went
Stop.
off
He did not
and
have
like
2 hits.
said that Kanye didn't do anything for him. And I'm like, if you think about every artist Kanye had, Kanye did the most for him. He put him on his album, and he hopped on a remix, and he was in his video. You know, for
Just riding around in the car.
Exactly. So it's like Kanye
Well, looking like a panda.
yeah. So Kanye was like really trying to push it. Like he didn't do that for Big Sean or Kid Cudi. Like, he
Speaking
worked
of Big
with Kid
Sean,
Cudi.
I wanted to bring him up because I feel like he's another artist off good music that kind of just
Disappeared.
was actually like a decent artist. I really enjoyed Big
Bro,
Sean's
Kendrick
music.
ended him, bro.
What do you-
Kendrick ended him.
How do you figure? What?
Well, they have a beef going on. It's just not publicized, but yeah, like Kendrick ended him. Yeah,
I think Big Sean will come back.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Soul
I think Big
Designer.
Sean. I think he just needs an. I don't know why he wasn't part of the Kanye 7-song album shit.
Because that was
Bro,
fucking crazy.
Kendrick, I'm telling you,
That was some shade, bro.
That was some
If you
weird
guys-
shade.
If you guys look up on YouTube, Kendrick versus Big Sean, they have
Even
like,
Cudi got an album out of it.
Well, Cudi's the GOAT.
Yeah, but still, like Cudi's like he's the
recluse.
dude who's like the one who's like usually out,
The
like
laid back one.
like who wouldn't do some shit. Big Sean would be the nigga like what, like 7 tracks produced by Kanye. Let me get a check real quick, like.
Nah, I think he got some other stuff he dealing with, and that other stuff is called Kendrick Lamar. Like
Yikes.
Humble, that was a Big Sean diss. I forgot. There's like, because Kendrick and Big Sean are both really, really smart, and they're very, very like lyrical, and they know how to. And they're not the type to FaceTime beef. You know what I mean? But there is a beef. Like ever since Control and the Charlamagne the Guy interview, well, the Breakfast Club interview, and Charlamagne was like, Kendrick watched you, and Big Sean was pissed, and he was like, he ain't watched shit. Like that was it. And then because everyone knows that Big Sean's ad-lib is bitch, little bitch, and that's what. And Kendrick Lamar made a whole single off of that, and then No More Interviews. That was also that was Big Sean's like response.
Yeah, that was weak though.
It was.
Damn.
But yeah, bro.
And then Designer released Timmy Turner, and no one.
But see, no one. I feel like no one knows this shit about Big Sean. So honestly, if he would have just come back, he just fell off, bro. Yeah. Just come out with some solid shit.
Well, even if it's because he doesn't know how to respond to the Kendrick stuff, he still is falling off because he was a big competitor. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I think at the end of the day, dude, Big Sean delivered so many good projects. I feel like
true.
He just
he delivered some decent ones. I like his projects. I don't think they're that crazy.
Damn.
I'm a pretty big Sean fan.
Yeah,
I like his like mixtape.
I think he has at least 2 or 3 from me.
But I also understand that we have to allow these entertainers to get a chance to have a break, because when you're broke and you dream of being rich and having, you know, like wealth and stuff, and you get that, what if you really don't want to go on tour and stuff anymore? Like, what if you honestly just want to ride around?
You kind of need to get more fucking material, probably.
But I'm saying, like, what if he has enough money? Like, if you release an album and let's say profit, like not even label money, let's say you make like $5 million from that. Let's say you invest 2 of those $5 million and you are straight. Like, let's say you don't need to rap again. Aren't you gonna want to like go to the grocery store if you want to, or to go to Six Flags whenever you want to? Like, but meanwhile on social media, people are saying, "Oh, Sen, he sucks now, man. He doesn't do anything. I saw him at Kroger, you know, just buying groceries."
Oh yeah, man.
But it's like, what if you're like, yeah, I'm buying groceries for my Sub-Zero refrigerator and in my car, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what if you're living your life? Like, what if Big Sean right now is honestly just living?
Well,
his
he
life?
definitely is. That's definitely what's going on.
Yeah, but to us, since we want music, since we're like itching for music, we're like, oh, he fell off. It's like, no, like, what if he's working on raising a family? What if he got married?
Right.
Well, yeah. True. Did he?
But in that context, he still fell off.
Oh, did he? Yeah.
But in that context, I don't know. Like, I always think about that. Like, some of these rappers, they don't really fall off. What if they just realize how wealthy and how blessed they are, and they're just like, you know what? I don't want to spend another year.
Why does it have to be a negative thing to want to live your life?
Huh?
Why does it have to be a negative thing to want to live your life?
It's just falling off of the hustle.
But what if he's accomplished? Like, these guys make a lot of money. You know what I mean? Big Sean has made a lot, and if he's made the good decisions, what if he honestly does not have to rap again? You know what I mean? Like look at Drake.
If
Drake
you didn't
even
have to go to work anymore, what'd you go to work?
Like Drake even admitted, like, the hardest part about being on top is knowing how to gracefully retire. And I was like, yo, that's scary. Like, Drake is the top rapper right now.
But you don't really have to in this field. Look at Jay-Z. Jay-Z doesn't have
Well, Jay-Z's the GOAT, so like he knows how to do everything perfectly. Like
Drake can end up like that. Drake can end up not having to retire and just dropping a verse once a year or
like,
someone's feature.
I feel like Jay-Z had to release a fake last album, then come back and release the album that nobody really liked, and then just kind of fade away from there, because everyone loved Black Album. Then he came out with Kingdom Come. Nobody liked it initially. And then people were like, all right, maybe Jay-Z needs to calm down. And then American Gangster and so forth, those were just kind of like playful Jay-Z out. No one took Jay-Z serious after Kingdom Come. So he kind of gracefully retired. And then he started opening like 40/40s, and then he owned the Brooklyn Nets. And now he's like a businessman. But with Drake, I'm afraid for him. Like, how does Drake retire? He doesn't own anything outside. I mean, I don't want to say that, but... Like,
I think he just has to perform for the rest of his life.
You feel me? Like, he's probably going to be a GOAT level rapper for the next 10 years. But like, how does Drake retire? Like, he doesn't own a real record label. He owns a sweatshop, but like, he doesn't own a real record label.
Wait,
he
what?
doesn't, unless he owns the Raptors and like he becomes known for that. I don't know how he's going to gracefully retire. And he admitted, he was like, I don't know how to gracefully retire. So I like, that's scary, bro. to be in your 30s and you're the top at your career and you don't know how to retire.
He'll be fine. He'll be fine. He'll figure it out,
bro. Because it's not like he's married. Like,
because the game changes so much, so it's like hard for you to say like how you would retire now, because when he's 40, who like 40 is going to be relative as far as like age wise. Uzi will be in his 30s.
I don't think Uzi's making music.
No, I'm just saying as far as like the generation that is like the youth generation. Uzi will be in his 30s by the time Drake is 40. So what people will be listening to, they will be listening to 40-year-old rappers, because Drake won't be the only rapper who's 40 years old. So he as far as him gracefully retiring, I don't think he would. I think he would. At that point, there will be so many accomplished rappers who will have to have gotten to that level, that there will be a better blueprint on how to, I guess, age gracefully or bow out. Not really bow out, but just like how to handle the game in that next stage of your career.
Jay-Z's Jay-Z set the blueprint, and he did, but not everyone called his album that.
Yeah,
but I feel like Drake's gonna do the same thing.
He's probably see that's the thing though. He can do the same thing. Not everyone can.
I feel like in order
not everyone can do Drake or Jay-Z.
Like if you don't start a family, people are just gonna say you fell out. Because
Drake's got a kid, so
he had a kid, but like Pusha T kind of ruined like that. Like even though I do feel like,
what if he gets back with his wife or the
porn star
baby mama?
I don't think that's gonna happen.
Push kind of like ruined that. You know what I mean? Like even though I feel like it's none of my business, what Drake has like if he doesn't want to share the world to his kid. I forgot that bar that he said. That's none of my business. Like I don't need to know about diamonds, to be real with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, Push T's my favorite rapper, but like it's none of my business.
I want to see Adonis' Instagram.
Like that's how I feel. But let's say Drake got married. If he got married, nobody would be like Drake took time. I mean, Drake fell off. They're like, oh well, he's raising his family right now. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of like how it is. Like when rappers take time off to raise their family, like J. Cole. When we found out he got married, nobody was saying, yo, I need that new J. Cole record. He fell off. Like, no, he's raising a kid. You know what I mean? So, I feel like that's how you could do it. But if you're just out here single and you just stop making music, people are going to say you fell off. And just they're doing about, oh, you fell off. But what if you're just living life?
I feel you.
Yeah, like Frank Ocean. He didn't fall off. I feel like he's just living his life. By writing for people.
Right.
Like, just chilling. Like, Party Next Door. Like he look like he eating. You feel me?
We're just selfish. We're
definitely
like,
eating.
You're not working for me.
Like, but what if he's just honestly just chilling? Like, he's like, yeah, bro, I don't like going on tour, because I don't really imagine tour life being like
super fun at all
when you're already at that apex. Like, if you're new and you're going to like Germany for the first time, it's like, oh yeah, that's lit. Let's say you got $10 million in your bank account right now. You're not trying to just hop on a jet here, then hop on a jet here. You're like, yo, can I go live in that house that my family's living in? You know what I mean? Like,
I feel you. Hey, so do you guys have anything else you want to talk about?
I don't know.
I mean, we had a couple other things, but I mean, I feel like we talked.
We had a chill conversation.
I'm so like faded at this point.
Yeah, faded T.
Don't fucking play that card.
Faded.
I don't know. You guys got anything else?
I don't know, dude. I don't know. Is there anything else that we must talk about? Let's look at the topics. Is there anything that we got to talk about that we didn't, that we should? And then you guys watch Kevin Hart's new stand-up?
No.
I kind of did, but
honestly, no.
If you didn't watch,
I'm kind of over Kevin Hart.
Bro, so like
his comedy's kind of dry.
Someone said that Kevin Hart isn't funny. He's just a really good actor that portrays comedy roles on stage. And I was
funny.
I was like, what do you mean? And then the person explained, like, Cat Williams is naturally funny. Like, he's a funny guy. You know what I mean? Like, he just says random things, and he makes funny sounds. Like, if you say something and he has to stop and ponder, like, like, he got that funny voice. He's just funny. Like, Chris Tucker. He's just a funny guy. Like, come on, man. Like, it's just funny as shit. Kevin Hart, that whole time he's on stage, he's acting. He's playing a role. You know what I mean? And it's like, and what honestly fucked it up is I watched that movie where he was a caretaker for that guy, that rich dude, and he played such a good role in that movie. I'm like, Kevin Hart is just an actor. Like, he's just a really good actor.
Which one?
I forgot the name of the movie, but he he was like a hood dude, and he ended up being a caretaker for like a really rich guy, and he like, and the guy was a paraplegic, like he couldn't move anything but his neck. But and Kevin Hart played a really good role in that, and I was like, yo, Kevin Hart is just an actor. Like he goes on stage and he's acting out a comedy role. You know what I mean? And I'm like, I don't know.
I definitely see that though.
Yeah, he's not really funny. He's not a funny guy.
But at the end of the day, he's paid.
He's paid, of course.
So I actually might check out the comedy special.
Yeah, I'd say it's worth it to check it out. Just check it out next time. Just check it out next time so we can talk shit.
I'm still gonna watch it.
Whoever wrote it, they obviously did a good job, and you know.
I mean, dude, he's one of the highest paid comedians, right?
Yeah, he definitely is.
He didn't write it. I know he didn't write it because he.
You saying he doesn't write his own jokes?
Huh? No.
Damn.
Because like when you
don't think he writes his own jokes?
Fuck
wow.
no. Like,
Google it. I'm just kidding.
Nah. and the thing is, a joke isn't supposed to sound like a joke. All of his jokes sound like jokes, dude. Like, and that's what sucked. Like when I would watch like Eddie Murphy and stuff, even if he was joking, it sounded like he was like just talking about a situation. I'm like, damn, that was actually funny, bro. I wish I was there to see that. Kevin Hart talks about like random shit that just sounds funny, but it's like that's a joke. Like that didn't really happen. I know that didn't happen. You know what I mean? Like my daughter caught us fucking, and when I went downstairs, she kept saying, "Daddy, what does fuck me harder mean?" It's like, no, your daughter didn't say that, dude. That's a joke. You know what I mean? Like,
did he really say that?
I'm so uncomfortable right now.
But I'm saying like he says things that are like obvious jokes. Like the last one when he said the raccoon stopped and was like bang bang and ran away. Like that's funny, but no, the raccoon did not say bang bang and run away. You feel me? Like,
no, I feel you. He just like dramatized it.
Well, he's a really good actor. Like I mean, he's acting out a role when he's on stage.
Yeah, for sure.
Yo, I'm so happy I'm not famous saying this, because if I was famous and I was saying this on like Big Boy or any other place,
There'd be some beef.
Oh my gosh, dude! And I feel like people would be on my side.
If anyone wants to find this guy, just
yeah, I know Kevin Hart be trying to find this nigga Jermale.
Yo, like watch 5 years from now when we're all like famous.
Exactly,
and stuff.
Kevin Hart's
like, back in 2019. Remember when Jermale said this? But it's
that's how it all goes down.
It is, man.
Every last time.
Hey, can you edit this and take all of this out? I'm not just playing.
I'll for sure get that in editing.
And I'd say the last big thing. I don't know if you guys care or not, but Magic Johnson stepped down as president of operations of Lakers.
I only feel bad because he was crying.
Yeah, this nigga Magic was.
But
crying.
He was not good.
Yeah, I guess he wasn't.
Oh, he
good.
was sad.
He was sad. Yeah, he loves the Lakers.
He was choked up.
Why do you do it,
bro? It's some like.
I think because the owner of the Lakers wouldn't let him fire the coach. So,
can I say something? Like I really hate to put this out in the world, but you want me to say what I genuinely think in my heart? I think he's getting sick.
He's getting what?
I think he's getting sick.
Oh, that he couldn't handle the work.
Yeah, because he looked like he was sad. He didn't look like he couldn't handle the job. He looked like he was sad. Like that didn't look like Magic Johnson. And I was like, yo, because I had forgot, because I think one of you guys were joking, was like, he beat AIDS and stuff. Of course he could be a general manager of the Lakers. And I was like, oh, fuck, what if he's sick? You know what I'm saying? And then when I watched Shaq talking about it, Shaq kind of alluded to something being serious too. And I'm like, yo, like, what if dude is sick?
Damn,
like,
and what if that's why he's crying? That's sad.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what if he's like, you know, I need to get up out of here. The Lakers have some really big decisions to make, and I have to work on myself. I'm like, yo, what if that's why?
That's sad.
Because, bro, like, he didn't look like... Because when you quit, you're like, yeah, you know, hey, but they're going to be good. That's I got to work on this. It's a mutual thing. He didn't look like that. Like, because you can confidently quit. He looked like he was choking up. Like... I'm quitting. There's stuff that I'm dealing with. I can't tell you guys, but I'm like, yo, is he sick still? Like,
nah, I don't know.
I don't know, man. It's not impossible though.
Crazy.
Like he has the HIV virus. And,
yeah, for sure.
It's not like it was. Maybe it was in remission. I don't know if that happened with AIDS.
I don't know.
But, yo, I'm like, yo, I don't know. Like, but he didn't look like you remember when Kobe got hurt. And when people get hurt, it's like, oh, you know, I'll be back. And Kobe was crying. And you just knew he wasn't going to come back. That's how I saw Magic Johnson. It was like, yo, yeah. that wasn't the smiling Magic Johnson. Like, oh yeah, they're gonna bring in some new guys. The franchise is okay. Like, nah, he was like choked up.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you're well, Magic.
Yeah. Other than that, I don't know if there's anything else I can discuss.
Shit. 21 weeks in?
21.
Almost 24 hours of content.
Yeah, it was crazy.
That means you could fucking listen to us for a day just talking about nothing.
Listen to us for a day, talk about bullshit, and partying and bullshit.
Bruh, y'all almost got 24 hours. That's
it was big time.
Yeah, man.
And at the end of the day, this is what we do. We talk about bullshit and we bring it to you guys.
Gang, gang.
Every fucking week. My name is Sin.
Sin exclusive.
Your boy T.
T Will exclusive.
Shout out to the guest, Jermale.
Jermale and Kristen. Thank you for coming through. And you feel me? T here in spirit. I'm gonna add her drop in.
It's the real motherfucking T.
She's in spirit.
She's here in spirit.
Sure. And well, I guess we'll see you fools next week.
Gang, gang.
Peace.
Later.